Welcome back. Welcome back to our little Cretonian villa here. Our beautiful little Cretonian village. I hope you guys enjoyed the last video. It's a little different than I usually make for Songs of SYX, as I usually edit out a lot of the stuff. But I felt like it's time that I show you guys some longer form videos and kind of mix it up a little bit. So here we are. We are in our Cretonian village. We still have 55 Cretonians, but we've got 8 babies on the way, and I think there is a chance that we may have some more on the way as well. So I'm going to probably cut ahead a big portion because I'd like to actually raise my population on a native level, I think, because that would be better. I know that they won't care about the immigrants. I was thinking for a second. I don't care. I'm going to wait. So you guys won't see a lot of this. I'm going to speed ahead, and I'll meet you guys at a point when I have a bunch more babies and there's a new point to achieve. If you're at the point where you are trying to get more people and you want to go ahead and get immigrants, I think the first steps you're going to want to have are definitely your laboratory here and obviously your carpenter. So for the next couple hours or hour or so, I'm going to be producing lots of carpentry goods and baked goods, and potentially having another one of these. We're probably going to need another one over here, so we'll do something like that. We'll have 2 bakers, one here, one there, and we might put a little grain storage in here. Who knows? We'll figure it out. And we have a lot of stuff to do, but we have very few workers to work with, so that's the goal, to keep them all native and happy while maintaining our profits and growing as a society. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Here we are, and you're wondering where the heck is your little village? What'd you do to it? It's fixed. I thought about it. I thought about how farming people would be, and I think farmers really want straight roads, and I personally can't stand the wavy, wiggly roads, so I built some straight roads. They'll have curved, round buildings inside these straight roads. So here we are. We have built some nice fields. This one is not done because we unfortunately had to remove it, and then a bunch of other stuff happened, and then it looks like we also lost all of our herbs somewhere along the line, but that's okay because we have $220,000, 337 vegetables. We have 2 buildings for babies, but for some reason no babies are being born. I think there's a glitch that sometimes happens when babies are being made, where it doesn't take into account that you are getting more people, and then it sits at 0, or you build another one and then something happens. I don't know. I've had this happen before. Usually it's fixed when I reload and I come back the next time. So that's what I'm going to do. We're currently at 83. These are all native people, 100% native, 83. So our goal is to get to a pretty strong population. You can see we have 25 average population. The 10 of them are 4 to 7. A bunch of them, 4 of them are 7 to 9. So you can see they're building up a demographic here as they start to be born. And then we have our little housing district here. We forgot to have shrines to Cretors. We also forgot to have speakers available before. It looks like there's no services available for some reason, so we should probably put in another speaker over here, because speakers are very important. Your people really like them. So we'll have one going like right here. But we didn't have a speaker, and we didn't have shrines to Cretors, but I fixed that all. Now we have a nice food stall, so all of this food is being stored here. This is the additional one in case we need more food storage, but our services are good right now. If we want, we can just turn this on and put more people there. We have our little hauler here with all of our bread in it. We have the fight pit, which is heavily degraded. I'm going to have to put a little janitor right next door, or some janitors in here or something. You can see there's a lot of degradation in here. Holy crap. I don't know why. I don't know what's up with these janitors here. They should be coming over here and fixing this up. I guess there's no furniture for them available. Something along those lines. But we've got the foundations and the bare bones of a really nice town / city. And I wanted it to fit better with these, to like have them squared off. They don't care about the shape of the field, so it's easier for me to copy and paste a new one along somewhere. So if we wanted to have another one go right here, we could, and then probably have to do something like this. But we'll make do with what we got. But we're on our way, we're on our way. We also have 30 trained Cretonians. They aren't bad at fighting, by the way. People, I think, misunderstand that they are bad at fighting. From my understanding, they are decent fighters. They are okay at fighting. You can see their offensive skill. If you look at Dondarians, let's see. Let's go down to their offensive skill. They have an offensive skill of 1. So they have base damage across the board for the most part. They have less force than the Dondarians here, but their offensive skill, 0.2. You can see their morale is the problem. They have 0.1 less, or 1 less, actually. Everything else is about the same. They actually have better ranged accuracy, submission. So a lot of these things make Cretonians not too bad at what they do. You just can't send them into battle by themselves and hope that they'll win. They have to have some good armor on, and they have to have good rations and good morale, and they will serve you well. I promise you. Because if you look at them, they're not weak-looking guys. Like, look at this guy. I was trying to click him. Why? Oh. Because we're on his properties. I was trying to look at his face. Look at his face. That is a guy who could fuck you up, man. He would mess you the hell up. So don't ever think that your Cretonians are worthless when it comes to fighting. I think people really misunderstand what the Cretonians do and what they're for, and don't want to use them because they're not violent or they're not aggressive, but they are. They are just as violent and as aggressive as every other race in this game, if not more so. They are actually pretty powerful. I have faced Cretonians wearing full armor and with weapons, and they decimate me. If they're in good big numbers, like 150-man groups, which that's the goal, we'll have them on a 150-man mob, so that they have perfect morale, as high as possible. And also, if you notice, I have these wooden walls and these fences. I'm trying to keep people on the roads. So, if we look here, the roads, access to lighting, we have space, roundness, harmony, no dread, which is good, trees. And if I look up, we have 53% roads. That's because we're still working on certain other roads, but everything else is good. And we are straightening out these roads. We're getting them to go all the way down. This is what I spent a lot of my time on, getting this road to go down here, and then we'll just finish this off in the next episode. Same with this one, and then we have to do the northern road and the eastern road, but we have roads that lead to each corner of the map, which is interesting. So we're going to be trading a lot. And from what I saw, our neighbors here, They don't really have too many problems with us. I think the biggest issue right now is that we're just too wealthy compared to them, and they really don't like that. So we're gonna send them some stuff here and hope that they like that, because we're a little too wealthy and we are pissing them off. We have way too much cash and we should honestly be spending it on things, but I'm a cheap, stingy bastard, and I only got one piece of technology. I forget what it was. Let me see what it was. It was something really irrelevant. It'll come back to me later on when I'm not even thinking about this. It wasn't stone roads. I think that we already have them though. That's interesting. But we do have a little bit more, so let's see. Can we upgrade our carpentry to 100? With 100, yeah. Bakers, we can't. So we'll do the carpenter. And then we'll put a couple more carpenters in here, because furniture is something we're really trying to export eventually. Right now we're exporting wood, and we're importing grain, but we don't need to import any grain. You have no trade agreements for this resource. An agreement, did we lose our trade partner? Oh, I see. Their empire broke up. I was questioning why they lost all their, Jesus, they want a lot of money here. How about this? I am a merciful god. We'll send that guy 10,000. We'll send this guy 10,000 in the option for trade, and then we'll also send this guy 10,000. Merciful and wealthy as hell. Wait, did I send him only 1,000? Sir, did I send you only $1,000? I meant to send you a little more here. If I didn't send you 1,000, then I send you it again, sir. I think it's because he has $6 million, and that literally touches nothing in his... He, like, looked over and he's like, did you just send me 2 pennies? You bastard. And he scoffs at it. And then he freaking signs a deal worth $8 million. And here I am, trying to act like I'm wealthy with my 83 Cretonians. We'll get there, the goal is to get a laboratory. I'd like to start making opium and herbs, because they sell for quite some bit. Let's see what they're actually worth. So 96 and 25, that's not too bad. For something that you grow out of the ground, that's pretty good. So we're gonna try to get some opiates going, because I know people love to see that stuff. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.